The Pythagorean theorem was originally discovered a long time ago, before equations were even invented. When Pythagoras developed it, he actually measured and drew and described things verbally, and he discovered that if you draw squares on the sides of a right triangle, then you find that the square of the smaller sides, when added, is equal to the square on the larger side. Pythagoras was under the impression that that would always be something that could be expressed as a fraction, but since then we've discovered that a lot of square roots can't be simplified. And so the side length is square root of 29 in this case. Let's do it with an equation. Equations make things a lot more clear. So if we say that 8 is side A, 6 is side B, and that our equation for this theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then we can put in 6 squared plus 8 squared to get c squared. And then we can change this to 36, this to 64, and so that means 100 is c squared. To get rid of our square, we do the opposite and we take the square root. And so in this case, 10 is this side length right here. But in most cases, when you do the Pythagorean theorem, you're not going to get a whole number. So in example 3, you're looking for a short side. You're looking for A or B. And so we're going to do 5 squared plus A squared equals 10 squared. But this time we're looking for one of the shorter sides. So we get 25 plus A squared equals 100. Subtract 25 from both sides. We get A squared equals 75. We want to square root both sides, and so we'll get A is the square root of 75. Now, we have learned to simplify square roots, and a quick way to do that is to do a little factor tree and say, all right, well, 75 is 25 times 3, and I can square root 25. I can actually take the square root of 25 and I get 5 square root of 3. And so that's the answer for A. Here's a couple using coordinates. This one, side length is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, this is also 7. So we can say A squared plus B squared equals C squared. 7 squared plus 7 squared equals C squared. So that's 49 plus 49 equals C squared. So C squared is 98. And we're going to need to do a little factor tree on that. So 98 is 49 times 2. And we can take the square root of 49 and we'll get 7 square root of 2. And that is our answer. There is another easier way to simplify square roots that I'll show you in a different video, but this one's getting kind of long, so I'll stop here. Did you get that last one? Here's the answer.